What's up everyone, welcome to Threads. This week we're going to be talking about an app that has been really influential in the church space in the last few years, and the name of it is Planning Center. Stick with us for the next few minutes. What's up guys, welcome to Threads again. This is a channel where we talk worship and we talk resourcing worship leaders and musicians. This week we're going to be talking about Planning Center, which has been probably one of my favorite scheduling apps out there, and it's just been such an amazing software, and it has been evolving over the past few years. It's been growing and has become such a big thing. It goes so deep into church ministry. There's so many things that it reaches into that I would not even come close to covering in this video. But in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 top features, my top 5 features of Planning Center services, which is one of the apps in the entire ecosystem of Planning Center. Number 1 is scheduling team members in matrix mode. So basically what it does is go into matrix mode, which pulls up this sort of just broad view of the different services, and if you go to load a plan, you can just load different plans and you can see a broad view of the services. And when you collapse this, you can see band members and all the people involved in church from that moment. And then scheduling people is as easy as finding their name and just dragging and dropping them onto where you want them to be on a given position. If Oscar is scheduled on production team, let's say somebody has scheduled me on, let's say, AV technician, it just lets you know that there's a conflict, that this person has already been scheduled in a different team. And that's a lovely feature because for people who are scheduling, it's very easy to sort of like double book people. But with this, you can't really double book people unless you just willingly go past this. So you can accept conflicts, or you can just say, okay, that's fine, I know Oscar is scheduled on a different thing, and that's it. Feature number 2 is blocking out dates. So you can, as a Planning Center team member or anyone on your team, can go into their profile and they can block out dates when they're away on holiday. And how does this help us as people who are scheduling? It's really helpful because I would go basically like what I just did to try and drop somebody into the service plan, and it will let me know that that person has some dates blocked out. And so if anybody tries to schedule me onto the plan, they will see that alert on those different days. Here's my 3rd feature that I love about Planning Center services. Planning Center services does not only just do scheduling of people, but it also has a really well designed song database where you can just go in and add your songs, and you can manage just your library of songs. But there is a limit on your plans per year. I think there's a limit on how many songs you can add in a year, depending on what plan you have selected. I will put a link just below that shows the different plans and all the different amounts of songs that you can have. But so my favorite feature on the songs interface here is integration with Chord Charts. So if you add a song, for example, at the moment you can add a song let's say I'm looking to add the song Let the Redeemed, which is a new song. It will go in and it will give me a different set of options of what Let the Redeemed is, and you can even play just a selection of what the song is, just a clip of it, and you can choose if that's the song you want. You can click on it, it will bring the default parameters of that song. So it will show you the title is that, the arrangement name is Josh Baldwin, the key, and all of that. And if you have song select integration on your Planning Center, you can just go in, select I want the lyrics, the chord chart, and submit, and it will just add the song. And it will take just a few minutes, but it will show the chord chart there, and it shows the sequence as well in which the song is sung or performed. It does a BPM thing and your time signature as well. It's just really cool. That leads me nicely into my 4th one, which is transposing audio files. So let's say I had a song like that. You can transpose the audio files on this song in real time, so which is a really cool feature. This is a really cool feature. So you can go in there and say, so for example, it's in A flat, I want to transpose it to B flat, right? So it's going up and I will transpose it and it will do that real time. And so when I go into files, so B flat, it will take a few minutes and it will think about it, and then when you click on it, it will play it in B flat. Yeah, so it's a really cool feature. So you have your song in the original key, but you can transpose it and it will go to a different key. So when your team members, your band members, your singers or people in the worship team, if you wanted to sing the song in a different key and you have a different arrangement for that Sunday, you can just go in and it will transpose it for you. You don't have to have any special software to do that. That is my fourth favorite feature with Planning Center services. Number 5, which is amazing. This is really helpful and it links with the video that we just did last week. If you go into songs, you can look at, so if you go into songs and hit on add a song, you can go into view top songs, which is a really cool feature. This allows you to be able to look at the songs that are being sung across all the churches that use Planning Center services. So you can look at that and you can look at the songs that are being sung. For example, you can see Great Things here is one of the top songs that is being sung on July the 28th, and you can see in the last year how many times that song has been sung, and this just gives you an idea of what is being sung across the church globally. Planning Center has at least 55,000 churches that are on there using it, so it's a really trusted piece of software that people are using across the world. It's almost now an industry standard, if you like, or a church standard application that is being used. So if you're not using Planning Center, I would say to you, think about it. There is different pricings and different levels. I think it starts at $14 a month, depending on how big your team is. And it's just an amazing piece of software that you can start with services and then you can expand it to different areas of your church. So if you're thinking about it, I would really encourage you to look at it, and if you're using it, here are a few things that I think top 5 that I've used, and I think I love Planning Center, and it's been such a helpful software for me and for us here wherever I've been in serving in ministry. So yeah, check it out, and then again, just like our videos and share these videos with people whom you know this would be helpful for. This is Threads. See you next week.